Welcome to Perfection is Fake Podcast. This is episode 4, part 4 of the Perfection is Fake Podcast, and we are here with
Nathaniel Gomez.
So, Nate, are you aware that this month's topic is mental health?
No, I was nowhere near aware of it.
I got you. But have you heard of SOS and the ECHS and stuff?
This is my first time, to be honest.
I got you. Well, we're excited to have you. And so to start off, how important do you think mental health is in your life?
In my life, I think it's very important. I always try to reach out to people, make sure they're doing good. I don't let other people fall by themselves. You know, if they're gonna go down, I'm gonna give them a hand and try to get back up. But it's really important in my life. That's all I care about.
I got you.
Would you say your friend group consists of close people or close and kind of distant people?
Close and kind of distant people.
Okay. Do you have a best friend?
Do boys have best friends?
Of course.
Yes.
Yeah. We are
they're human.
Yeah, I was
But no, they're all best friends, but they're not on the same energy. I have best friends from other schools from.
Like a brother kind of thing?
Yeah, but I definitely have friends from elementary, but they're not here at early college.
Oh, yes. Okay, so correct me if I'm wrong. I forgot to mention you are a freshman, so this early college new experience is new to you.
Yeah.
The bonds you create might not be the ones you kind of know currently, you know what I mean? So.
Oh, yeah.
I'm assuming you still keep in touch with your middle school friends?
Yeah, we talk every day. I don't want to lose my touch with them, so, just keep that relationship alive.
That's good. Do you feel like you can meet new people going into early college?
Oh, yeah, I've met a lot of new people. Just the wrong energy I've never been around.
Okay, gotcha.
What do you mean by that? I'm sorry.
It's not the same. It's not the same energy. There's a lot of geek, nerd energy around me.
Yeah, that's about early college.
Yeah, definitely no offense. But there is a lot of. I noticed LGBTQ. I'm not used to that environment.
Yeah.
But I'm still gonna give you the same respect either way.
Mm-hmm.
But it's definitely a different environment for me. I'm really just a chill person. But I mean, if you wanna, hang out with me, hit me up for anything, I'd be glad to answer back. Just don't make it seem like you're kidnapping me.
Good thing this isn't being recorded.
That was targeted.
Yeah, the eyes were
She has
staring.
jokes.
Hey, he's funny, that one. So I will let you know, I met him freshman year, right? And the environment that we came in freshman year is completely different from the environment I see y'all in, because that was 4 years ago. So I will say, being a teenager, being your own teenager during right now, how y'all have it, I can see it's a little more difficult because there's a lot of things going around during your
Diversity?
Yeah, there's a lot of diversity. So during our times, when we first came into the freshman year, correct me if I'm wrong, but it was
we had a basketball court.
Yeah,
we could go outside. Everything was outside.
We were sports.
We had privileges.
We had a gym. We
did
We
two
played.
for a year.
Yeah, we played volleyball. We played basketball over there.
We actually started a indoor soccer team.
Yeah, we had started indoor
with
soccer
time,
team.
just because we were the type of generation that was studying is come on now, let's do sports.
Yeah.
We would still study, don't get me wrong, we still kept our grades up and stuff, but we were more of we connected through people by playing sports and making jokes and being outside, because I don't know if you know about it, but our old school used to be kind of mainly outside.
Yeah. Like the hallways, everything was outside basically.
Yeah,
every single time we wanted to go to a class, it would be outside. And I feel like it had a lot of its perks, so I'm really sorry I couldn't experience that. But I mean, you're getting the generation of the new school.
No,
So.
You know Mr. Aranguran? Mr. A?
Yeah, I'd say not my most likable teacher.
Fair enough.
Sounds about right.
Sounds like most students.
Besties. Once you're a senior, once you're about to leave, it's
When he's not teaching you, you are chill.
Yeah.
So he's a cool teacher.
I will say, have you thought about joining the not organization, soccer club that he has going on during Fridays.
Oh yeah,
Did
that
you
was
play
the yes, I did. I joined. I was A team on my first year of soccer back at Three Lakes. But I
He's
did.
professional.
I
Right?
did want to join. That was the first thing I noticed. I love soccer, even though last year or 2 years ago it was my first year of loving it. But I didn't get accepted. But it didn't offend me. I was like, other people deserve another chance. So I was like, I'm gonna just sit back and try to get into something I'm not used to. But it's definitely something I do want to join.
So if you don't mind me asking, what did you end up getting into?
I ended up getting into a Christian club, which was really my second thing.
Wood?
I wanted, yes,
Mm-hmm.
I really wanted to go into that too, because not a lot of people around here are used to other people's religion. I'm big into religion, even though it'll seem like I might be a hypocrite. I might not give off the same energy as my words say, but I still try to learn from my mistake and see what I can fix. But yeah, I definitely enjoy it. I want to help people out, reach out and get them into it if they want to.
Yeah. You know what? I'm glad we met you. Because, just a little bit about ourselves. We just had teen revival. We're Christians as well, and we brought.
Since we started going to that church, we brought around 7 people to our church, and they go consistently.
Yeah, and they come consistently.
Yeah, friends that go here.
Because we do have friends like we get stuck in like bad habits, and we care for them. And when you care for someone, you want to help them the best you can.
Yeah.
We brought them to church, and just little by little, we feel like someone's been working with them, right? And so they've been changing. And we do have a Christian club at our school as well, but we decided to, how you have options, right? So we picked first and the second. The second was actually the Christian club was the second one. Yeah, because we wanted to, be interested in that too. And I was talking to Mr. Wood about it because when he was discussing because the teachers get to decide what they want to do initially for a club.
Yeah.
And he told me he was like a Christian club, and I was like, oh my gosh.
What is that noise?
There was some WWE practices back there.
Someone got the order wrong.
I'm saying someone about to fly through the door.
I will say though, I was talking to him about that, so I'm really glad that you got into that. So I will be asking you like, hey, how's it going? Because if you ever, I don't know, now that I know that, we could definitely invite you to events, and you can, drive there yourself and stuff. And, it'd be nice to, I don't know, flourish together, because I feel like it is easier to be in a community mentally as well when you have people kind of similar. Because I feel like if you're doing stuff so much out of your comfort zone, you get confused on who you are. You know what I mean? Like, you want to make sure you hold something to yourself too, whether it be soccer, whether it be your religion, whether it be a geek, whether it be a nerd, whether it be theater, whatever it be. You want to hold that to you. I feel like that's a good part, especially as growing as a freshman, from what I remember. Because sports never left us just because we never left sports. You know what I mean?
Well, move from the topic a little bit. I keep on hearing you talk about how you care for everybody around you's mental health and how your friends and their mental health. But what about your own? What are some activities that you do to get your mental health in check, or how do you often check on your mental health?
Well, I always try to remember a simple verse, not too much, not too little. But it always came to me that you should I don't know what the exact words are, but I know that it said to distract yourself from anything that's keeping you away from the good, I always play my game. It always gets me out of my zone, creates my own world. I read maybe a few books, maybe read my Bible every now and then, which I'm lacking on, to be honest. But, I'm gonna get back on it, I know I will. I know I will get back on it. I go outside, play a little bit of soccer, eat. I love eating, even though I look like I don't eat a lot.
It's okay, I'm with you there.
Oh, yeah.
Girl, let me tell you, this one he eats.
That Taco Bell was busted. I only saw the cups in the center console. What are you talking about?
Says the lactose intolerant.
Okay, sorry. Alright.
But yeah, I love looking into fashion too, maybe working out, going into routines, looking for anything to distract my mind. But it's really easy to fall into something. If something looks like it'll satisfy you, you want to do it. And I have to be honest, I have done things that it felt satisfying to me, but at the end of the day, it didn't satisfy my needs.
It was, what was it? It was momentarily, not temporarily.
Yeah.
It was temporarily, not.
Quick fix.
Yeah.
Dopamine.
Though.
Yeah.
I know what you find like you can cope, but it's not just temporary. It's like permanent.
It is it's
You
not
just you
forever.
hide behind your problems.
Yeah.
You just distract yourself because at the end of the day, you're still gonna be sad if you hide behind like your problems.
Yeah, but that's why I try to fix it. That way I don't have to think about it later. But you know, even if someone's struggling out with that too, they have something they want to get off their mind. I'm always open up to talk to them, have a full conversation with them. I don't know, even maybe sleep, maybe mess up my sleep schedule for them. But you know, yeah, it's just my mental health. It's definitely the most important thing. I gotta look out for myself first.
Yeah, I know freshman year, like with mental health, it's
Yeah.
kind of hard to like transition a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I know for me, I went into freshman year in a relationship and it ended as soon as freshman year started. So I was in the dumps. So I was like in the, I wanted to get better because it was devastating. It was devastating. So I went on a journey to fix my mental health, and so I got into working out. I got into all these things, these good things, so that I could fix myself. And I don't know. I truly think that's what really shaped me.
He could have done one of two ways. He could have like sapped about the woman for like till he graduated, or he could have like done something different. And he decided to change it. So I feel like that's important because, you know, what do you do for the people who decide not to go with the way that he did? You know, they just worsen instead of better themselves. I feel like it's important to pick someone up, but you also have to make sure that while you're picking someone up, you're not like letting yourself drown. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you.
How's your freshman journey going?
I'd say within the first month, everything felt easy, but of course that's how it always goes within the first few weeks of school. And growing into it, it did get harder. I definitely had to step out of my comfort zone. The work was stressful. You know, I wasn't used to this level. Back in middle school, I was always I was an average C student, I'd say. But getting my education up here, to be honest, I started growing maybe to a B plus to an A plus student, more like a B. But early college is definitely time management was my biggest problem.
Oh my god.
That's what
Video games
yeah.
be the death of us. Video
Once you get
games.
that down, you're good.
I literally think that if we had an assembly and Ms. Hartman would say one word and she would just say time management, you'd hear the whole crowd go crazy. Because that was something everyone has dealt with. Whether they've gotten better or they've gotten worse. I know that was a struggle for me, and that was a struggle for my friends.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Daniel, right before the podcast.
Avid.
Oh, the essay,
Bro,
Hey, we got that essay today. She's trying to make me work on it. She's trying to make me work on it.
She was
But I'm
gonna-
also like a perfectionist, and I like that stuff done like ahead of time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't like. Okay, but that Mr. Silva's
Nah.
research essays and stuff like that.
Those are so
can
fun
wait.
though.
Yeah.
Not the research one.
I did
Like the free response ones where you can like write what you want to write
Yeah.
is way funner than
Yeah.
the
And
research.
then that topic was so.
What was the
which
topic
one?
about?
Climate
research?
climate change.
Ocean acidification.
Oh gosh.
What's that certification?
Guys, we're scaring you.
I mean, no, he's with Mr. A right now.
Yeah, you're right. He can't get more scared than
He
that.
doesn't even have
Pretty much good.
PSA.
It's not as bad as it used to be.
What are they?
Yeah.
PCAs.
It's not as bad as it used to be. Science is what? Like, have you questioned whether or not it's worth
Yeah, I
an
think that-
associates?
I think that's gonna be your hardest.
Science
throughout,
is-
What?
early
Science?
college.
The sciences.
Oh my
Science was
gosh,
so hard to
yes.
cut.
Yeah, all the science classes at early college are really.
But it's,
I
I
yeah.
feel like it's only because the teachers care so much
Science.
that they try to pour all their knowledge onto you, and
Yeah.
I mean, we're just
But
teenagers.
I will say,
They're very passionate about what they teach.
Mr. A's like methods of teaching, like of you, like what he teaches you, like to write and study, can help you a lot.
Oh yeah, because he's very
Effective.
picky, so that's gonna help you a lot with
Yeah.
in college.
But
I know you might be like a little. I don't know if like you like his grading or whatever, but I know I didn't, but
No.
it helps a lot.
Yeah.
And like all the assignments he makes you do in
Oh
in
yeah.
class,
But
like,
they're really worth
it'll prepare you for
struggle
sure.
now,
Yeah.
so you don't have to struggle.
You know what
Yeah.
they say, diamonds are created under pressure. That's exactly what they're trying to shape you to be.
Why does she keep quoting things?
I mean,
Yeah, come on. We're gonna get
I read
canceled.
last
Sign the
night.
sword. Pressure makes diamonds.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What did you just
Never give up, never what?
Never back.
Never back
Get out.
someone that you feel like you are gonna grow together as going into your upcoming years?
Yeah, you don't have to say the name if you don't think they'll feel comfortable or you'll feel comfortable saying their name.
There definitely is a person, and I know either two of y'all recognize her who I was with. She definitely isn't she isn't a very social person. She's not comfortable around that. But yeah, I'm confident in going far in life with her. Right now, Beef had problems. It's being a teenager trying to find what true love is super hard.
Oh, trust me.
Yeah.
Trust me. Like I said.
Get the tissues.
Starts crying.
No, but
2 years later.
at the start there are always roughs, bumps, there's everything because
It's hard.
obviously you're getting used to each other. If y'all willing to go through it, then y'all will go through those roughs and bumps. And then, but if y'all aren't, y'all don't think it's worth it, then obviously someone will leave.
Yeah.
I feel like a relationship will definitely test your mentality, because that's really doing your studies and then having a relationship on top of that, and then like home stuff. God forbid, I don't know your situation, but if you have home stuff too, that can be really difficult to juggle.
Christmas, birthday, Valentine's,
Money.
Yeah.
I will let you know. Our freshman year, I feel like it was easier our freshman year just because our friend group, because I've been doing this since freshman year, right? Our friend group consisted of 16 people. And then as we got through the years together, we got to know each other more, we experienced everything together, and now we're down to 7 people in the friend group. And that's just because a lot of people got kicked out, a lot of people had to leave or had their situations, So I will say, definitely throughout these times, these years that come, you'll be challenged a lot, but I feel like in the end it's definitely worth it, because I don't regret any of the moments we've had with our friend groups. It doesn't make us special.
There are benefits, like especially when you get to junior and senior year, because of TAC. Once your classes are over, you can leave.
That too. We try to.
Which we didn't learn until junior year. How about the seniors were holding that back on us?
Yeah, they were.
Gatekeeping you.
They were gatekeeping us. We
Yeah.
didn't know a single thing.
They were about to say, "Oh no, you have to stay."
No, they want y'all here, right? No, but we try to do this thing at least like once a week or something. Us and our friend groups would go out to do something, just because when you get so caught up in like schoolwork and stuff, you forget that you have free I feel like, or at least my struggle was my free time I used it studying. Like I could have been like playing video games or like on FaceTime with Pookie or something, right? And I was over here studying more and more. And although it kind of helped, but it's so straining. Like enjoy life. Like you're still in high school. Coming to early college is already giving up a lot as a high schooler.
It's just balancing it.
Yeah.
So make sure you're also having fun and enjoying
It's
yourself.
also good to clear your head.
Oh,
Yes,
absolutely.
clear your head.
Just take a break every now and then.
Still study.
Oh yeah.
Not a big study person, to be
It's like
honest.
Yeah, no, you're definitely going to get study.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna be honest.
especially once
It depends on how you are.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna
If
be
you have
honest.
a photograph.
This guy studies the night before. Don't listen to him.
And you know what I get?
Wait,
All A's.
He has
We
photographs
literally
every
talked
day.
about this the last podcast.
okay, whatever. Yeah.
If y'all listen to last podcast, by the way.
Talk about Mr. Stoltz.
Oh, no, we love Mr.
Shout out.
Yeah.
He'll be your geometry teacher.
Yeah.
Not ready for that.
Unless he already took it.
No, I'm barely algebra 1, so.
No, he's easy. He's really easy.
Don't say that.
Wait,
before you change
so
the material.
what teacher do you have? Miss Kincaid?
Yes.
Love her.
Yeah, Miss Kincaid.
You know,
Really good teacher.
Yeah.
Really good teacher.
I think every teacher I've been close to having a problem with, is the grading. The grading is very off. I've noticed some teachers are too lazy to grade.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Some teachers have loss of memory somehow.
Oh,
Shoot.
Oh shit! Just don't mention it.
Yeah, don't mention anything.
Yeah. It'll be anonymous. But,
He goes.
You know who you are.
but yeah, no one specific, or maybe. But,
I want his classes right now.
He said, "I expect 100 in that grade book."
yeah.
By the time this podcast ends, I hope my grade has changed.
Yeah, some teachers, you notice you get picky, there's a lot of things you're not used to and that you don't like, but it's
Oh,
just
that's gonna keep going with that. Like
Yeah.
the longer you're at early college, the more picky you're gonna get about your grades.
I will say though, they're preparing you for those professors at TJC because
Is that switch from high school to college classes?
those professors have no remorse sometimes. So you're gonna have to get used to that too. You can send them an email and be like, I'm sorry,
And
my
then
dog
what
got
happens?
ran
If you're
over."
failing, they don't care. You know,
Yeah,
that's
you
all
give an
you.
excuse ahead of time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That being said, who's your favorite teacher?
oh,
You have a teacher close to heart or
Wait,
anything?
what's your favorite subject? And then we can go off of that.
right now, what if it's not a subject to
Oh,
learn?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
P.
You know what? Never mind. Let's go back. I'd say lunch.
Oh.
That's
Yeah.
about my time. That is a period of time.
But if I'm learning something educational, I'd say Spanish right now.
Spanish.
Miss Miranda?
Taylor.
No,
Miss Taylor.
No Sabo.
No, but like which
No, no.
teacher
Yeah.
do you have?
Oh yeah, I have Miss Taylor, but like I
Oh,
don't know
okay.
Sabo.
Oh, don't worry. I am
My
too.
whole life.
Miss Taylor's a go. I love
Yeah.
Miss Taylor. She's so
Dude.
cool.
No, she's not, bro. Miss Miranda's way better.
It's 'cause I'm
Oh.
I didn't need
Yeah, I was just joking.
They're really fun to talk to. Like they love to like
Especially Miss
spell
Miranda.
achievement. So
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll be
yeah.
sitting
Oh,
there.
right now.
I don't do my
You
homework.
don't have to talk to them, and I feel like, or I had Miss Taylor my freshman year for Avid though, so I never. Oh, I did have
For
a freshman-
Avid.
For Avid?
Yeah, she
Miss Taylor
she
did Avid?
Yeah.
I could never see that.
Yeah.
Me neither. I'll be like, I didn't take my team.
They were like first year and last year. The next year she did Spanish.
Y'all
and
know,
that's when I got
y'all don't know about
Spanish.
Mr. Killenly.
What?
Oh, no,
Y'all know
not.
who Mr. Killenly is?
No.
He was a
clue.
Spanish 2 teacher. We're gonna have to cut this out. We're gonna
Okay.
stop talking about this.
Yeah.
They didn't have the mics off. We'll talk about that one.
Maybe we should leave a little gap so I can like edit it.
Yeah,
She
let's-
doesn't want to know.
No, side note. Go ahead and talk about that.
Anyways,
Wait, the comments. What does this have to do with mental health?
you want to know about Killingly?
No, wait.
Or leave a gap?
If you want me to edit it, leave a gap.
Okay.
Alright, what
Okay,
time?
well,
What
we
time?
have to edit it.
Alright.
So, what are you most nervous about going into like your junior year, going into TJC and everything?
I think it's just the harder the work, the mentality you're gonna have to show towards the teacher, and how hard they're gonna be on you.
Okay.
Everything's gonna get harder. You're gonna have to get into something that's not of your comfort zone.
Mhm.
Step out and try to get used to it. Definitely requires more trying hard.
Yeah, like accountability, because
Yeah.
the teachers themselves aren't gonna hold you accountable. So like, you have to learn how to depend on yourself, because it's really just you out there. Like, you aren't gonna have to rely on friends and
Bless you.
teachers and stuff.
Yeah, because I'll say that's something I really struggled with because I don't know, like it's, from college classes did not pay attention. I would sleep, I would skip, I would not do notes,
Okay.
This is 1 years ago.
and yeah, it's something I had to change because
Yeah, I heard a lot of stories about people skipping like algebra whenever it was at TJC.
Elon Musk.
don't skip.
Elon Musk.
Don't skip. As much as you
No,
want to
teacher.
skip, don't skip.
The
Because
professor.
Elon.
The professor was
I think
Yeah.
you're saying something wrong.
I just said tickets.
I thought he was like. All right, so we got Mr. Beast as a professor. Mr. Beast professor.
bro said, you get 100, you get 100, you get 100.
You get a test. You get sent to the moon.
So,
Wait, y'all didn't even let me finish talking about what I was talking about. So as soon as I start talking, y'all want to start yapping.
All right,
Right,
Juan.
Juan, got
All right,
this.
Juan, you got it.
okay, start.
I forgot what I was talking about. I got
No,
sidetracked.
you were talking about skipping classes.
You were.
You're
like
bashing yourself.
How you such a bad boy?
Hey, all right, bro. You go back to it. Listen to it, cause I forgot what I was talking about. And would you say, has there ever been a moment that has tested your mental health?
Definitely school. To be honest, you gotta. It's what you're being given. Like the stuff I was given during school, I really didn't understand. I did get picked on for a little because I wasn't as smart as other people. That's why I took my time out of school to try to study and get better at it. Friends, people, that definitely tested my mentality. I didn't think I'd have a single friend here at this school. But when you step out of your comfort zone, you really notice that there's a lot more to look into. You're missing out on a few stuff.
Yeah, I agree with that. Because freshman year, I know I didn't talk to anyone, especially because I had lost a bet that summer.
He was bald.
And I was bald like the first. I was bald like the first like half of the semester. So I was like, I'm just gonna like be the quiet kid in the back that no one knows. Once my hair grows back, I'm gonna start talking.
I didn't even that he was like, look at this baldy, you know. He was introducing you.
Yeah, and then I was also like, I was really fat at the time, so yeah, I was just like, I didn't really talk to no one.
Wait, I have a question. You said bully you like here? People bully you here?
Oh,
Picked on
no,
you here?
during middle school. But I think coming into high school, I thought it'd be way more scarier. You know, you're going into a school with bigger kids, bigger age groups, people that are gonna diss you for your interests. And I've gone through that honestly this year, but honestly, I don't seek vengeance. I don't seek any type of revenge.
I'm Batman.
At night, bro, you good?
I'm gonna take some you up. He's gonna be like, he's gonna pull up on my window.
He'll be like,
Okay, back on topic.
I was gonna say, I love that you said that going into new things brings you new people. Because hello, you have
Look
all
at
of
us.
us now starting this down.
I don't think into any negativity around people. If you say something about me, I'll be like, that's fine. Your words aren't gonna affect me. You know, I'm in control of my life, not you. But if people really get into a spot where I don't like, you know, it's out of my boundary, then it's like, I don't want you doing that. You do something, you say something, I will talk to you. I'm going to be an adult about it. I'm not going to be scared. We're going to be mature and talk it out. I'm going to forgive you at the end of the day, but I'm not going to forget what you did. You know, that's going to be stuck in my mind. But learn from your mistake, you know, just know where to stop.
Yeah.
Know your
That's
limit.
important.
Yeah.
I like that.
So you don't go saying a bunch of crazy things to people and then you end up regretting that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's important.
And I've been through that. I've been in spots where I might have been the mean kid, and there were, you know, I really wish I could have said, I'm sorry, can we be friends? But at the end of the day, that's on my life, you know. I have to rethink my choices and know when to stop.
So when talking about mental health, what do you feel like? Oh my, I don't even want to talk.
Are you just like had this down?
It's cause yeah, okay.
Daniel, you
Anyways.
say it.
when it comes to mental health, what do you feel like people miss the most?
In school? Or
I mean, like, in general.
In general, I've always been told about. Well, I'll start off with school. In school, you're gonna miss out if you join a club. This is why I wanted to get on the podcast too, because this is kind of like a club. You can get recognized. You could get cheered on for. You can be noticed. And to be honest, teachers have been talking a lot about scholarships and that there's a lot of opportunities you can miss on scholarships. That's why this school is a thing. They pay for your stuff. You get your education more early. It'll get you more farther in life earlier than regular high schoolers, you know. We're not regular for sure. We're like between high school and college right now.
As a big future ambassador, there are a bunch of scholarships on here too that like a lot of people miss, especially a lot of juniors and seniors.
Yeah.
And like it's a lot of money.
What is it?
What is a big future ambassador?
Yeah, they have flyers
Yeah,
around the school. It's
the
like a
team
little
ambassador thing?
square. Yeah.
Ain't nobody looking at flowers.
Nobody told us nothing about that.
That's on you.
We were
But
There are it's a bunch of
opportunities
money.
in school.
yeah.
A lot of money.
But yeah,
Dude, my mom.
honestly, with the school thing, I recommend just
Alright.
extracurricular because that's what colleges look at the most. I mean, they look at your scores and stuff,
But
but they
everyone
also
has
look
to
at
have
extracurricular.
scores, So
Yeah, but
important.
everybody's
Gotta
got
make
me
yourself a little
when
unique.
you're applying to schools and you're applying and you're competing with other people and they all have like like perfect scores. That's not gonna make you look different. It's
Yeah.
what you do outside of
Yeah,
school.
you
gotta
make yourself stand out.
Extra.
The best advice that I got from like an advisor when it comes to universities and stuff is that you're just more than a number. You don't
Yeah.
just hold a number above your head. There's more to you.
Mm.
Which is important because you're coming on this podcast means you're willing to talk about your input, your daily life, how you feel, who you are as a person. That says a lot about your character.
Mm-hmm. And is it recording?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, like you said, how we're more than a number. I think there has been times where that isn't true. There's definitely times where teachers or students are gonna harass you about it. Students will definitely harass you. You know, they'll play you out and say,
Yeah.
"Oh, look at your grade, look at my grade. We know who's smarter." You know,
Especially
and
with ranks.
yeah, and you're always gonna get placed somewhere outside of a friend group. You know, you could be in categories of you're the friendliest, you're not the friendliest, you're the smartest, you're not the smartest, you're the best looking, you're the ugliest. And
Dang.
yeah,
I mean,
But-
shoot, he's being for real.
It's
Yeah,
true though. That's
I
how
get that.
but yeah, you're definitely gonna get outranked from people, but that's why you shouldn't focus on one thing. Try to go for things other people are too afraid to go for, like this podcast. Too many freshmen are scared to speak up. They said, heck no, I don't want to speak up to that. You know, I'm gonna be scared, I'm gonna be nervous, I'm gonna be sweating. To be honest, I'm kind of sweating, but you know, I'm still
I mean-
I'm not afraid to speak up. You know, if I'm gonna say something, I'll say it straightforward.
Okay, yeah, because if you never step out of your boundaries, you're not gonna go anywhere.
Yeah, but if I know it's like gonna put a impact on you, I'm not gonna be very specific on it. I'm not gonna speak too much on it. But yeah, you know, being more than a number is a lot to prove because half of your life is about school. You know, those 18 years up to 20s, you're gonna wish maybe school was never a thing, and I'm sure no one wants school. Yeah, but in life, you're gonna recognize and be like, maybe all that studying, all those good grades, and closing doors from your friends, maybe it was worth it getting this far in life. You have things that other people don't. Just be grateful for what you got right now. You know.
That is true. It's important to be grateful for things we have.
Yeah. And, you know, I still despise being at the school. To be honest.
You still despise it?
Yeah, it's really I don't like it,
Do
but
you think you're gonna drop out? Or not
No.
like
honestly,
Transfer.
I did want to drop out, but I knew
Like transfer or drop out?
Transfer?
transfer.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
So we are kind of extending this podcast. So, is there anything you'd like to add or like to tell anyone who's listening to the podcast regarding mental health?
Anyone that's listening, I'd say speak up and don't be scared. You're hiding stuff that you don't even know you're hiding. You're in a spot where you don't want to be, and there's other people that's gone through that, but they knew how to fix it. So don't wait till the last minute to get it fixed. It's always better to get something done before, so you don't have to do it later. But yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Only you know your feelings ultimately.
That is true.
Alrighty, well, thank you so much for being a part of this episode 4,
This
part
is
4.
the only time I'll be on the podcast.
Until next year, sadly,
Shoot.
yeah.
Dang,
If you
next
want to
year?
be a board member.
If you want to be a board member, talk to Miss Stanford about it.
Let's go ahead and do the interview.
Yeah, okay.
Let's go ahead.
Yeah.
You insist.
I'll have a talk with her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty, well, thank you so much for watching this episode. We'll be back with you next Friday.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. Bye.
Where's the camera?